All right, I am by. No, is it straight? I think it's straight. Who knows? I am by the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, good job there. No, George Washington Bridge. I swear I know my directions. No, I don't. I do. I don't. I do. I don't. All right. Look where you're going. Start her up. Tell me all your thoughts on God. Why do I have that song stuck in my head? I have the froggiest idea. But, so today is 9/11. I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's another bike. Woohoo! You can see the lights from where the World Trade Center used to be once upon a time. I grew up seeing the World Trade Center. Unfortunately, my daughter never got to see them because they went down 8 years before she was even a thought. Yeah, sad. All right, let's hop on the George Washington Bridge. Head into Manhattan. Today is actually 9/11, 2025, which is pretty crazy. I remember 9/11. I woke up at my apartment in Harlem. My boyfriend at the time lived in Soho. His name was Mark. And yeah, I just got up in the morning and, went to brush my teeth, turned on New York 1, and they were saying, we don't know what's going on, but a plane has struck one of the Twin Towers. And I just was like, all right, well, I got to get to work. Like, that sucks for them, I didn't know what was going on at that point. And by the time I got to my job at Condé Nast, the other tower was hit. And I just remember there was no cell phone service. I couldn't reach my boyfriend, so I just started walking south. I started walking to Soho where he lived. And, oh, geez, Louise. Well, I guess this is blocked, huh? Why is it blocked? This sucks. I'm going to go down a little bit further. Pop into where I was spot. Oh, great. Traffic. Wonder why. No idea. I'm going to stop over there. Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'd really like to be heard. Not sure what's going on, but the bridge is closed off. Interesting. Wonder if they're going to let people through. I wonder where the bridge is closed. Sweet. All right. Well, isn't this cool? We're getting a little escort across the bridge. This is pretty wild. This is interesting. Oh, well, this is It's gonna shut down the bridge, and here we go, across the bridge with a police escort. This is pretty crazy. I don't know what's going on, but it is 9/11, so let's see if I can get a better view. Woo! By the way, I am standing up on my Honda Rebel while I'm riding. There's the city. Super interesting. I wonder why they did that. Don't know. Anyways, yeah, 9/11. Sad freaking day. By the time I made it down to Soho, so as I was walking downtown, I mean, everybody was walking downtown. There was no trains, there was no buses, cell phone service was out. People were panicking as I was walking down the street in Manhattan to Soho. Like, people had their car doors open on the sides of the road, and we're just listening to the radio reports and saying. Then it turned into this is a terrorist attack, and Pentagon was hit. Actually, I heard about the Pentagon getting hit while I was on the subway, stuck at the subway station at 42nd Street. It was Howard Stern, of all things. That was the station I could get on my CD player with a radio. Had an FM radio on my CD player. And he is the one that said that the Pentagon's been hit with something. They didn't say a plane at first. He didn't say, a plane struck the Pentagon. He said the plane at the Pentagon, there's been an explosion at the Pentagon, and it looks like it's been hit with maybe a missile or something has struck the Pentagon, which is interesting. Not a plane, even though that's what they claim later on. But I have no idea what this was about. This was fun. All right, where am I going? Henry Hudson Parkway. Do I have that bike behind me still? I do. West Side Highway. Welcome to Manhattan, folks. These are my old stomping grounds. This is where I grew up, Manhattan. Good times. Jeez, people are so freaking scared. Like, you're not gonna fit through the space. Like, obviously the car in front of you fit. That means you're gonna fit. It's fucking stupid. People are so dumb. Seriously. Can't sometimes with people. Got this bike behind me. I don't know what he wants to do, but oof, it smells like weed. So now we are uptown, not far from where I was at the beginning of the day on 9/11. It was near 127th Street in Harlem. Right now we're closer, we're a little bit further north than that. But we are in Manhattan. Yesterday, Charlie Kirk was shot in the throat. Looks like they figured out who did it. From all reports, it seems like it was a trans woman, so a biological man who identifies as a woman. And can I just say that there used to be something called gender dysphoria, right? Which was considered a form of mental illness. And they took that off the DSM-5. Maybe it needs to get put back on the DSM-5. There's an awful lot of murders going on, perpetrated by people who obviously are not in their right mind. So that's pretty sad. There's 2 kids today that don't have their dad. And some people are so vile. They really, really are. I mean, I went on Clubhouse, right, which is a talking app if you don't know what that is. And the people on there were just disgusting. I mean, people talking about he deserved it. Nobody deserves to get shot for speaking their opinions in America. Period. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. You know, and people want to say, oh, he was a fascist. People need to realize that first step in fascism is they start taking out their opponents by force. I don't see the right doing that. No, I see the left doing that a whole lot. Anyways, it's just the day before 9/11, we have an assassination of a man who just went to college campuses and tried to get people to think a little bit differently. What's wrong with that? And if anywhere, why not a college campus? I mean, college campuses are where people are supposed to be able to learn critical thinking, have their thoughts challenged, come up with new ideas, innovation. Like, if you never have your thoughts challenged, it's disturbing. It really is disturbing. And I wonder what younger kids think. You know, high schoolers right now, kids in high school that witnessed Charlie Kirk getting shot in the throat because it was all over social media. You couldn't get away from it yesterday. Everywhere you went, it was just shot after shot of video after video of him being shot. So even if you weren't there, it was like you were there. Like, are we supposed to expect kids to have some sort of hope and want to strive for more in the future when they feel like, or they start to think that if I say anything that goes against what someone else says, I need to risk being shot or killed or retaliated against or canceled, or I don't know. Everybody needs to grow a thicker skin and stop being so gosh darn sensitive all the gosh darn time. People weren't this uptight and bigoted and prejudiced when I was younger. And prejudice doesn't have to be just racial. Prejudging someone doesn't have to be just racial. Prejudice, that's the root of the words. You know, prejudging someone. I mean, there is a certain level of prejudging we all do, and it's for self-preservation. Like, if I see a guy walking down the street with a big butcher knife in his hand, I'm not going to assume he's a chef. You know, I'm gonna put myself out of harm's way and go somewhere else far, far away from the guy with the knife. You know, yes, I'm prejudging him, but for good reason. But to go around just prejudging people because why? Because they're white, they're black, you know, and black people like to say, oh, we can't be racist. The hell you can't. The black people out here on Clubhouse are some of the most racist, vile, bigoted, closed-minded, low IQ people I have ever heard in my entire life. But they claim that they can't do any harm and they can't be racist because they're black. Like, no, that's not how that works. It's really not. And the whole definition of racism having power included into it, like, you can't be racist unless you have some form of power over somebody else. That's not true. Racism is discrimination solely based on someone else's race, period. End of story. That is the definition. Not these new fangled definitions they want to come up with to suit their needs, whether it be political or social reasoning. It's just, I don't know. It's disturbing. It really, really is. So my daughter is in a college course right now for criminal justice, and the teacher asked the students, you know, basically asked the students, like, if anyone in the classroom thought that it was okay that Charlie Kirk got shot. And one girl in the classroom actually raised her hand and said, yeah, she thought that it was good that he was shot. And he told her, he's like, you want to be a police officer, you're going to have to stand and serve and protect people you don't like. And if you can't do that, you probably shouldn't become a police officer. It's like, what does the world come to? You know, we have kids, you know, not adults. Adults, okay, adults, you have your biases, you have your experiences, whatever, fine. I'm going to give adults a pass for being assholes because adults are assholes. I mean, I'm an asshole to a certain extent. You know, we all have our things. But kids, you have kids cheering that somebody got shot and killed. That does not bode well for our society at all. At all. That means these kids have zero empathy for a fellow human being. You know? There's the Hustler Club. Woohoo! This is where the cruise ships usually dock. Piers. Tell me all your thoughts on God. I have no idea why I have that song stuck in my head. No clue whatsoever. I get really random songs stuck in my head all the time. It's pretty funny. We're just gonna sneak on through here. Put ourselves at the front so nobody rear ends us. I don't remember this Verizon building. Oh, maybe I just never seen it at night. Well, that could be it. Pier 88. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yellow, red. Not gonna go, not gonna go, not gonna. Delayed light, really? Fuck it. I'm over it. Not gonna wait for that light. Oh, I need to slow down. I don't want to get a ticket. Ugh. So annoying. Why they made the speed limits in the city 25 miles an hour, I'll never understand that one. The city hates cars, yet cars and tolls subsidize the subways, public transportation. So why would you hate on the thing that is actually providing your funding? Makes no sense, does it? Makes zero sense. This next election is going to be a very interesting one. There's some dude named Mom Donnie who I fear if he gets into office, this city is totally F-U-C-K-E-D. Oh, I got the motorcyclist next to me. Yay. I guess he caught up. Nice. Bye-bye. He has his license plate tucked. No tickets for him. My license plate is not tucked, so I have to go nice and easy. They should give motorcyclists a break. You know, we don't take up that much space on the road. Oh, lights, camera, action. Looks like there's a dead bird there. Oh, Kiko, bye-bye. That's the vessel over there. They had to shut the vessel down for a while because people were committing suicide off the thing. Something about the structure made people want to jump. I wonder why. It's kind of shaped like a beehive honeycomb type thing. Tell me all your thoughts on God. New York City. New York City used to be so much fun. I mean, I guess it's still fun if you want to go find fun, but it's not the same. I blame cell phones, smartphones. Seriously, smartphones ruined human interaction on so many levels. It ruined our ability to use our memories. It ruined just social interactions at gatherings. Smartphones have made people stupid. Now, this is where the tunnel used to be. Actually, it's down that street. Oh, no, down that street, 27th Street. It's 27th Street? Yeah, 27th Street. No, it was there. That was the tunnel. One of the first big nightclubs I went to in New York City when I was like, I think I was like 16, first time I went to the tunnel. Super fun. Super uber duper fun. Chelsea Piers. I used to be a member at Chelsea Piers. Nice gym. Used to be a little guy in there that served sushi, little sushi bar, and his sushi was so good because he would go to the fish market early in every morning that he was open. I think he was only closed one day, and he'd get fresh fish, and whatever he brought that day was what he had available for sushi, and it was delicious. That's had a pretty good spa place thing. I have a funny feeling that try and fix this while I'm doing this. First time using this microphone and camera setup, so I have the Insta360 with the DJI2, I don't know, whatever, with the mics that Steven got me, these fancy mics. But you have to turn down the gain, I think it's called, because the mic is inside my helmet right next to my mouth. So I just turned it down a little bit so that way, hopefully I'm not screaming at everyone. I will say New York at night is very, very pretty. It is so pretty. Look at it. So those are the lights commemorating the Twin Towers. And that with the blue is the Freedom Tower. What is it called? One World Trade Center now? See? Smartphones. My memory sucks. It's not age. Smartphones. I definitely had better memory before smartphones. I mean, think about it. Think about how many things people had to remember before smartphones came along. You had to remember phone numbers. I must have known at one point in time at least 30, 40 different phone numbers between work, coworkers, people's house phones. Even when cell phones first started coming around, like you knew someone's cell phone number and you had to know their house number. I probably knew more than 40 numbers now that I think about it. I mean, just for yourself, you had to know multiple numbers. And now you don't have to remember anything. The only phone numbers I remember, honestly, are people that I knew either when we were really young or before cell phones. I'm glad I have friends that I've known for decades. I have to admit. I think that's kind of a red flag if you meet someone and they have no long-term friends. By long-term, I mean more than 10 years. 10 years plus. Like, you don't have one friend you've known for at least 10 years and you're at least 35. That's weird to me. Just a little strange. Alright, I have to try not to speed. Because there are speed cameras around here, and I don't know where they are, and they move them, and they add them, and there's just cameras everywhere. Ah! Don't like the cameras. No! Tell me all your thoughts on God. Normally I listen to music while I'm writing, but for the sake of wanting to put this video on YouTube, I'm not listening to music because I have a feeling that my microphone would pick it up in the background. And then it'd be all like, copyright infringement. What's funny is I have a video on my old YouTube channel that is 15 or 16 years old, and there is a song that I put into it. Something about, you're a freak, or I don't remember exactly what the song's called, but it's not flagged for copyright. I guess because it was uploaded prior to them having more strict copyright rules on YouTube. I guess older videos are grandfathered in to a certain extent. Is this guy gonna go? Oh, he's letting me by. That was nice of him. I didn't know what was going on. It's weird when people are nice to you on a bike. I'm not expecting it. You drive... Oh, this BMW is a taxi? Huh. Well, would you look at that? Sorry, I gotta scratch my leg. There's a bit of traffic going to the tunnel. Yes. Quite a bit of traffic. I should probably get through this. I wonder if I can. I don't know if there's gonna let me. I hear bikes. It'd be nice if this person move over, but they won't. Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'd really like to meet her. Tell me if you're Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? I'm gonna go over. Why are people yelling at me? Fuck off. I was gonna do that, but I go behind this guy. Sideways. I'm not really a fan of the sideways license plate, I gotta admit. I guess it's a look, right? I got another bike behind me. Where do you want me to go, dude? Go ahead. Yeah, you want to go ahead? You want to honk at me? Go ahead. Go first. You can go. That is not an issue. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not in that much of a hurry. People can do... I don't know why that guy's honking. Why he honked at me? It's kind of rude. It's like, fine, go, buddy. You're in that much of a hurry and you're carrying a passenger? Do you, bro? Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I really like to meet her. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Da 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 da. I guess they know each other, so that's fine. Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I really like to meet her. Tell me tell me all your thoughts on girl, 'cause I really want to meet her. I don't even know if that's the words to that song. I'm just singing along in my head. That's what I think the words are. I could be totally wrong. World Trade Center. Traffic, 35 minutes to go, 10 miles. Oh, great. Ran along on my motorcycle, and I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace. That's a tight squeeze right there. Can I makes it? Can she makes it? Maybe. Oh, it's a Sprinter van getting out of my way. Oh, you're a lovely, lovely human being. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good looking out. And just go back and forth between. Whoop. Ooh. What is this person doing? What are y'all doing here, folks? That guy's trying to get over. This guy is, I don't know what he's doing. I got a nice look at the lights. Maybe I could squeeze through here. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Just take my time. Mosey right along. Is it weird that I find this relaxing? Like, this doesn't bother me. Some people would be uber stressed. I mean, granted, this would be a lot more stressful on the Aprilia than it is on the Rebel, just because. But, oh, don't tell me all that traffic was for that one car that was stopped. That's ridiculous. No, it's not. All right, it's still going. It's still going and going and going. Oh, I think this is a turn lane. That's why. I see. I'm in the wrong spot. I should be over there. Oy. Oy vey. Well, we're going to make that happen, right? About now. Excuse me, coming through. Hi, beep, beep. Oh, hello. Oh, look at there. Oh, look at there. I am in the front of the line. Google building. Pier 40. Whoa. Accident, maybe? Never a dull moment in the city. I don't know if it's the type of people I ran with when I was in New York or living here full time or what it was, but the people that live in New York now just look freaking soft. Like, I don't know. New York has lost its edge. But hey, if New York turns to crap again, it'll definitely get that edge back, that's for sure. Woo! All right, people. Yeah, you need to keep driving. Let's do this. Let's all do that. Oh my goodness gracious, what is wrong? Yo, I remember cab drivers in the 80s and the freaking 90s knew how to drive. Like, move. Ooh, it's a nice little accident right there. Well, that'll do it. That sucks. Whee! Whee, whee, whee! Oh no, no wee, no wee, no wee, no wee, no wee, no wee. I get a ticket. Ah! It's a problem with being in traffic in the city, and then you get out of traffic, you're like, I want to go wee. You can't go wee because the cameras will catch you going wee, and then you'll be like, I got a ticket. Go wee for 2 seconds, and it'll cost you. Yeah, don't run lights either. That cab driver actually thought he was going to make it. Hardy. Har. Oh, cool. What's that? That's a Honda. He's on a Honda too. How fun. Honda. So I have no idea what the sound is going to be like on this. Oh, shit. I stalled. I haven't stalled in a very, very long time. That was awesome. That's what I get. I was paying attention. Stopped in second gear. Good old-fashioned stall. Nothing like stalling to wake you up and be like, hello, pay attention. Pay attention to me. My name is Haku. I'm a Honda Rebel 500 and you just made me stall. You dum-dum. Ooh, am I going a little fast here? 30 something is fast. I'm gonna go over. Excuse me. 9/11. There's the lights for the World Trade Center. Sad. My daughter had to do a report for school today. They gave her the name of an officer who died on 9/11. And the one that she got was a guy who had run into the tunnels and was crushed to death. Apparently she found out that he also used to take care of his mom and visit her, multiple times a week, make sure she was okay, and stuff like that. Sad. Sad. In a very short amount of time, what this city has become and what is going on in this city after 9/11. You can't make this up. You really can't. We have assassination attempts on our president. And people are just like, oh yeah, well, whatever. We had a successful assassination. By successful, I mean not that it was good, but poor man died. Charlie Kirk yesterday. And there's people actually rooting for it online, cheering about it online. It's so disturbing. I think Charlie Kirk said something to the effect of, when we stop talking, that's when violence begins. Then he couldn't be more right. Whoever shot Charlie Kirk wanted to silence him and try and set an example to make other people shut up. That's exactly what people should not do, is shut up. Keep talking, challenge people's thoughts. Who cares if they cry? Like, oh, I offended you? Not my problem. Not my problem. Your emotions are not my responsibility. I'm not responsible to make you feel good. At the end of the day, make yourself feel good. You have some sort of mental issue where everything triggers you and everything's so tough, then go get therapy. Seek help. Not my job. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, we're gonna go to the front of the line because these people, no one's gonna let me in, are they? Ugh. They're not gonna let me in. Put my blinker on. I can get over there if I try. Can I squeeze through there? It'd be nice if this taxi would pull up a little. Is it gonna move up for me? Oh, that could fit. Yeah! Woo! Oh, that bump was fun. Come around the turn and then boinky boink bump. Woo! Just to be clear, I do not know how fast I'm going due to the fact that my camera is blocking my speedometer. I need to figure that one out. Tunnels. Underwater. Amazing feats of engineering. Amazing, amazing indeed. So they say we're in a simulation, huh? So if we're in a simulation, does that mean when we die, we just go into another simulation? Like, are we just never-ending programming? And if we're never-ending program, what's the point of having us age? Like, is it so that we can be upgraded at the end? Or does living in the simulation actually cause you to upgrade for your next simulation? So I recently rewatched that movie Inception, where with, what's his name? The dude, the guy. What's his name? There was actually a bunch of good actors in that movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, that's it. And I forgot some of the details of it, but, you know, it's a dream within a dream within a dream, and Inception is when you go into a dream and you implant a thought in someone's mind through the dream. But the interesting part in that movie is that you have to die. When you die, you come out of the dream. And I was like, I wonder if that's what it is. When you die in this simulation, you just come out of this simulation into the next simulation. We are layers and layers down in multiple simulations. Sounds plausible, right? Well, that was Manhattan. Now we're in Brooklyn. It's telling me to go that way. Do I go that way or do I go this way? Which way do I go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? I don't know. I guess I could go that way. I guess I can go this way. No, I'm going to go this way. Because now on the map, can I see the map? I can kind of see the map. Looks like it turns yellow that way. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I'm not being all ballsy with my maneuverings. I haven't been on the bike in a while, to be honest with you. Oh, is this way worse? Might have to do some maneuverings anyway. No, it says it's blue. Okay. Come on, GPS. Let's keep our acts together. Can we do this? Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, coming up fast. I'm all right. All right, little buddy. You're in such a hurry. with your blinker still on. Blink, 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 blink. Am I hungry? I think I'm hungry. Maybe I'm hungry? I don't know if I'm hungry. I probably am hungry if I'm questioning if I'm hungry. Right? That's a thing. What is this? Blinker time? You have your blinker on, you have your blinker on. Neither one of you is doing what you're saying you're going to do. Epic. Totally epic. Heck is wrong. Yeah, I saw you. Relax there, budget truck. I peeped you. Love getting honked at on a regular basis. Oh, my nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. Whee, 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 whee.